neighborhood. I love it so much.
It's great. And you two have known each other forever.
47 years.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. No, that's not true.
Which is weird because I'm 32.
And I'm 21.
And did you two meet at the Second City Detroit? Is that where you, or did you know each other even before
Well,
that?
actually, it's very interesting. So we both are alum of Second City Detroit.
I save a lot of breath when I'm with Jamie.
Anyway, we both are Second City Detroit alum, but my mom was Mary Beth's professor in college, her theater professor.
Wayne State University.
Wayne State University. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. So years before I ever met Mary Beth, my mom's like, I am this student, Mary Beth, I love her so much. She's like, Mary Beth gets all the parts. And so my mom directed her in many shows, but one of them was Anne Frank. Mary Beth played the sister Margot, and I went to go see her in the show, and I was like, she's okay.
Wow, you have never told me this.
What's all the excitement
It's
about?
funny, Lavinia told me about her daughter at another school, and I was like, no, I'm not going to go.
But I went to help my mom clear out our basement she had to get like new piping in our basement. So I was helping her clear out her paperwork, and I found one of her old grade books, and I took a picture, I sent it to Mary Beth, but it said, Mary Beth Monroe, excused absence, excused absence, excused absence. I was like, my mom really must have loved you.
She loved me.
She loved her.
I got out of class a lot with your mom, and it was great.
Yeah. But so that's where we met.
And it was like a powerhouse crew at Second City Detroit. There, who else played with you guys and came from?
I mean, I came up with Keegan Michael Keys and Naima Funk and Josh Funk and Larry Joe Campbell and that whole crew. Antoine McKay, he was on Empire. A lot of really great people, Detroit, specific people. And then Jamie.
I was with Tim Robinson and Sam Richardson, who are the two minds behind Comedy Central's Detroiters.
Yeah.
And
If you guys
Sam
have
is
not
on
watched,
beat.
if you haven't watched Detroiters, that is one of the funniest shows
It's so
ever
good.
made. It's so good.
So good. Yeah, a lot of people came out of Second City Detroit, and we were kind of like Lord of the Flies there. We kind of were like just kind of in charge of ourselves.
We hunted each other down and murdered each other. 4 parts on the Second City Detroit.
That's right. And so we were humbled because we kind of had to watch after ourselves a little bit. So a lot of us have kind of helped each other throughout the years. Some people went to Chicago, some people went straight to LA, but a lot of us are still friends. We're all in an improv troupe called the 313, which is the area code for Detroit. And there's like 13 of us in that troupe right now out of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
That is
So
awesome.
small troop,
Yeah. But we're besties, and Mary Beth actually has a 5-month-old baby daughter who's also here with us in Portland. That's who the car seat was for. Wasn't me. We tricked you.
I wish I had a picture to put up because she is that cute.
She's adorable.
She's really, really
She's
cute.
a real sweet pea.
And Mary Beth, it's been really fun. I mentioned last night that I saw you in Portland on this Torco Lutz. John, I think you and Lutz were
John
together.
Lutz, Dan Backadall.
Yeah.
Cicelli.
Dan Bacadal's been on Daily Show. Lutz
Yep.
is on 30 Rock, wrote for it, and played Lutz.
And played Lutz.
Who's named after him.
And he's on Seth Meyers now, and just so prominently feared in a hilarious video that Amber Ruffin just put out.
He's the exaggerated racist.
Yeah.
Was just growling.
And then and then we met in Chicago. I got to be in a class with you, which was super fun. Then you shortly thereafter moved to LA, and I've watched you be in so many shows and just been cheering for you from afar. And it's also been a history of LA and Hollywood, like trying to make an improv show work.
Yes.
Whose Line's been on for 30 years.
Yep.
But they can't.
Just got renewed again.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
And I was creative consultant on last season's Wild and Out.
Yeah.
Which is still kicking.
Yeah, that's true. Were you on Wild and Out too?
I was not on Wild Now, but Naima Funk was,
Funk
and Josh Funk was one of the coaches as well for both of the teams. But no, I never got on that show.
Those are really the only two.
Well, I was actually a cast. My very first job when I moved to Los Angeles was on a show called Thank God You're Here.
Oh, yeah.
And it was an improv-based show, sort of, where celebrities were invited onto the show and we would give them a full wardrobe, like they'd be dressed. We'd dress them as a doctor, or we'd dress them as an astronaut, or something like that. And they'd walk onto a set that they had no idea what the set was, and the first line that they would hear is, "Thank God you're here, doctor. We're about to perform this surgery." And we would have a script of what we would be doing, and they would have to improvise off of the script, which sounds like a hilarious idea, right? We lasted 7 episodes. And the reason we only lasted 7 episodes is because the nature of it is very anti-improv, unfortunately, because we are sticking to a script and they are improvising, and we can't really follow them into the abyss of where they're going improvisationally, because our producers wanted us to stick to the script, which I understand for time purposes and for filming and television. It's a whole deal, right? But unfortunately, it just was like, the celebrity would come on and be like, "Oh, I love you," and I'd be like, "Well, better fill out this paperwork." Totally ignoring what they're
They'd
doing.
always be in a panic, and Mary
Yes.
Beth is
Oh.
like this beautiful woman, and I feel like I
Thanks.
just watched people chase Mary Beth around while she was like saying lines from her script
So true.
to protect herself.
Because I think a majority of the men that came on were nervous, and so their go-to was like, "I'll flirt with this woman,"
Right.
And
And
it
it's
ended
all
up being like
creepy,
this
too.
cat and mouse thing every time that was mostly misogynistic.
Yeah.
That's how I got my start.
And I was like, thank
Hashtag
God
me
she's from
too.
Detroit. She
Yeah, I
takes
know,
care of
right.
herself, you know.
100%.
She's a powerhouse. But you two spent this week working on a new TV show that is an improvised concept as well.
That's right. So we filmed, so Jamie and I, on top of coming to Portland and doing all these shows and teaching workshops, we did about... We're crazy. We did about 7 hours of short form improvisation the day before we left to come here to film a pilot presentation for NBC for hopefully a new show called The Happy Hour, which will be an hour-long short-form competitive improv show where a group of 4 all-star improvisers, myself and
Seasoned.
seasoned and not old,
Seasoned.
improvisers go up against 4 up-and-coming new stars who are very new to improvisation, but have made their mark at whatever college or improv school that they've been studying.
I just finished my level 1 class.
Oh my gosh! Well, you could potentially be on the happy hour. You and 3 of your adorable friends.
Yeah.
And so they go head-to-head in a bunch of short-form games, much like the games we played tonight. One of the games we played was Oscar-winning moment. We renamed it Emmy-winning moment because it's for TV. But we played short-form games like that. And I just got to give a shout-out to my girl Jamie because she was really a hero. She ended up coming on board rather last minute when one of our other players dropped out. And she came in and totally slayed it. So it was wonderful.
It's really fun. I hope it goes.
It'd be great. I mean, it'd be great to get some improv on TV, like you said, outside of Who's Line.
I think
you
it's
know?
just
And Wild and Out.
And Wild and Out.
Which are both great shows. And, we've had Colin here in Portland a bunch, and he's awesome.
Firth?
Yes, Colin Firth. Colin Firth. But I did hear on your show that there was something highly active, like a dancing game in the show that you were shooting. And
Highly active.
No, we
dancing.
started dancing and we got super winded. Wanda Sykes was like, "Y'all seem winded." We were like, "And we are." Yeah.
Because honestly, the seasoned
We're seasoned.
all-stars easily had like 20 plus years of improv experience, and you can't beat 20 to have 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? So we were
The
winded.
numbers
as
add
F.
up to exhaustion.
Winded as F.
And I think over the 20 years that I've been doing improv, people know what it is now,
Yes.
which is really exciting. And even the 10 years Curious has been open, people come up, what's this? And now listening to someone explain to their friend what improv is a huge step forward.
Yes.
And hopefully executives will trust it.
Your
And
lips.
get some improv on the TV. Starring me too.
I'm glad everyone came today. Katie, it's nice to see you back.
I was addicted to a certain kind of man. You're so funny. So what do you want to do tonight?
I'm glad you were able to share that, Katie.
I think I've come a long way. I'm not dating mannequins anymore. I love stand-up comedy.
It's nice to see that you're doing well.
Welcome to the world's first live streaming stand-up comedy network. Subscribe now for a limited time for only $19.99 a year. Laugh Lounge. Let's laugh together.
Gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Ben Harkin.
That feels nice. I like that. Guys, I like Little Caesars pizza. I like them because they're not trying to compete. Like, all the other corporate pizza chains are trying really hard to tell me that their shit is gold. Like, it's like better ingredients, a better pizza, Papa John's. And Little Caesar's just like, hey, it's just pizza. How much are we gonna pay for that guy's pizza? Who's got money for that? Now, don't buy the Domino's Pizza pizza. You bite into it and wow, look, there's another little pizza inside of it. Wow, so creative. Little Caesars doesn't do any of that. They're just like, hey, every building that is a Little Caesars now, that building used to be a dry cleaner. It's like, no, I'm not gonna bring it to you. No, you come to me, you meet me at Little Caesars, you pick up your pizza here, but also you can't eat it here, right? I don't care where you eat it. You can eat it in your car. They don't have any tables at Little Caesars. Little Caesars didn't, like, give up on selling pizza. They just took the concept of giving up and blew it up into, like, a business model. Just started kicking people out. It was like, no, we can keep one chair so you can wait for your pizza, but you better not eat in that chair. Now that's for who's next. I went into like a Little Caesars pizza the other day, and the girl behind the counter, I guess she was like 17 years old. She had like a lot of bracelets on her wrist. I'm like, okay, you look like you're 17. But then when I looked her in the eyes, I could tell she's probably actually just been like dead for centuries. I was like, hey, can I get like a large cheese pizza? And she was very professional, very polite. She was like, we actually only have one size of pizza here at Little Caesars. I like how she worked the name into it. It was very professional, very polite. I think what she meant to say was, do you know where the fuck you are right now? You want like different sizes of pizza? We have one pizza pan in the back. If you haven't noticed, like we make the breadsticks in that thing too. Like we keep the pan right next to the cup. The cup says sauce, and guess what? That's how much sauce goes on all of the pizza. Like we don't break the code on that one. I think that if like they have to adhere to like a strict, rigid structure at Little Caesars because like if 100 Little Caesars employees were like, hey, my friend's coming in, I'm gonna put a little bit extra cheese on the pizza. If like 100 of them did that in the same afternoon, just the whole house of cards comes tumbling down. Nobody works at Little Caesars anymore. I like Little Caesars pizza. Because they're like, hey, if you want a pizza for $5, which is a bargain, guess what? It's done. It's been done for like 2 hours, so do you still want it or not? It's like that's the last honest sales pitch. All right, you guys have been very cool. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. 6 minutes of Little Caesars material. They said it couldn't be done.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Curious Comedy, and make some noise for Showdown. Keep it going for our improvisers, Betsy and Chris and Nate and Nick. Yeah. And Starr. And Mark. Now, keep making some noise for your host, the always funny Jay!
All right, hey, welcome to Curious Comedy Theater. I'm your host, Jay Flewelling, for the evening of Showdown. By a round of applause, who has been to Showdown before? Lovely. By applause, who is being here for the first time ever? Welcome. Well, this is an improvisational comedy show, so we're going to be making things up all night long on the spot. And so to get us, proving that we're doing that to you, we do rely on your suggestions and for you to shout things out when we ask for them. So I want to get you warmed up for that. So just on the count of 3, just shout out your name. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey! Great. And your middle name. 1, 2, 3. And your astrological sign. 1, 2, 3. Great. The middle name of the person you came with. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Are you friends? All right, so you're warmed up. Thank you very much. Now, I do want to introduce you to a couple other people who are integral to the show. So give it up for Johan and Walker over here. Yes. Adding musical accompaniment, we're very happy for that. And also, in the tech booth, give the biggest, warmest round of applause to Dave Cole. Making it all happen. And in our video tech booth, streaming and using those multi-cameras, is Luke Zwanziger. Give him a big round of applause! Yeah, we have a television studio installed in this theater. It's a very rare function for a theater anywhere. And so we stream these shows out to the world, the internet, mainly Russia. But we are actually streaming on an app, the Laugh Lounge app. It's a free app for you, and it streams a lot of stand-up comedy and then our shows, and so we're pretty excited about that partnership. So that's happening. Now, you are going to be seeing games and improv, and it is a competition. So one of the players that you're about to meet is going to win, but you are going to judge them. Yay. Judgment, Portland's unofficial sport. So, and what is art without judgment, right? Yeah, it's dance. Okay, so, now I want you to get you warmed up by applause. You're going to judge everything on a scale from 1 to 5. You're like, 1 is like, that is something that happened. And 5 is like, that's better than The Last of the Mohicans, greatest movie ever, right? No, okay, no, whoa. Did not like that. Okay, so maybe Braveheart, I don't know, Little Women? Okay, I'm just striking out. Okay, thank you, yeah. The new one? Did you see it? It's so good. It's so good, I loved it. All right, so I want you to get comfortable with judgment. I know that you already are. So now, I want you to rate how your night is going or how it's gonna go. So by applause, is it gonna be like a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? Nice! Everyone is getting laid. All right, so that is what's happening. Now it's time to meet the players. So go bananas for the Curious Comedy players! impress you. They're going to be performing for you for your love, your affection, your votes, all the winning things. So let's meet them. Starting at the end, they're going to step forward, say their name, and something that they are really excited about for winter.
Ooh, for winter.
Winter.
Oh, that's the season we're in right now. Cool. Hi, my name is Nick, and I'm excited that winter does not feel like winter because we live in Portland.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Nate, and I have a puppy that has not experienced snow yet, so I'm hoping we get some
It
snow.
never will.
Fair. Hello, my name is Starr, and I'm excited about this really thin heater that I mounted on my wall in a great, like a hallway space, and it's really out of the way. It's just been a lot of fun, and it's only 4 cents an hour. Winter!
I'm Chris. I'm excited for fall spring. Just a little thing that says
-1 point.
great. It's a small thing.
Hi, I'm Betsy. I am actually winterizing my raised bed gardens, getting them ready for the spring and summer so that I can share my bounty of food with everybody.
Hello, I'm Mark, and I love a good chunky sweater. So I love winter.
All right, hey, there's the cast, guys. I'm gonna give 1 point to Betsy for just, wanting to share food with people.
Yeah. Come back in the spring. I'll have some collard greens.
Because people eat food. All right, so you are warmed up. We're gonna get them warmed up. I'm gonna have everybody kind of step forward. We're gonna play a game called Category Pow. And you are gonna yell out categories, things that many things could be listed often. I will point to them and they must answer in that category. They cannot repeat, they cannot stumble, they cannot hesitate. Because if they do, you will yell pow and they will be out. So let's just try a nice girthy pow. 1, 2, 3. Pow! All right, let's turn up the viciousness. 1, 2, 3. Pow! There you go. All right, so what's our first category? Shout it out. Pets. Diseases. No.
Can we combine them?
Yeah, okay. No. Okay, pets. Now, if they mess up, you yell pow. Don't be afraid. Pets. Here we go.
Parrots.
Iguana.
Labrador.
Gerbil.
Dog.
Poodle.
Cat.
Iguana. That's
Yeah. But that was a practice round. Yes, you're still it. Now, is there anyone who has never been to Curious before? Kind of close at hand? Nice. Okay. You have the power to save one player. Okay, but only once. Okay, so choose wisely. Okay, what is our next category? What is it? Body parts. Great. Here we go. Body parts.
Okay, nose.
Arm.
Palm.
elbow. Phalanges.
Femur.
Nostrils.
Clavicle.
Tarsals.
Earlobe.
Heart.
Eyebrow. Kneecap. Forehead.
Toenails.
Soft bit in the skull.
Metatarsals.
Canines.
Ulna.
Okay, they know body parts. New category. Countries. Great. Countries. Here we go.
Uganda.
United States.
United States.
Yeah. Do you want to save it?
Really? That's fine. Okay.
We only get one save.
I'll save them.
No suspense. All right. So next category. What was that? Cars. Cars. Here we go.
Volvo.
Damn it. Wasted the save.
What was that? Okay, great. Cartoon characters. Cartoon characters.
Garfield.
Wren.
Oma.
Elmer Fudd.
Mickey Mouse.
Stimpy.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny's wife. That's just Bugs Bunny in a dress.
They never got married. They were ahead of their time.
We've all seen that one.
Yeah. Okay, next
I
category.
get away with all of them.
What was that?
Disease.
No. Movies starring Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise movies. All right, Tom Cruise movies.
Top Gun.
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible 2.
Mission Impossible 3.
Mission Impossible 4.
Mission Impossible.
No.
Yeah. I think it's Ghost. What was it?
Ghost Protocol.
Is it
Rogue
Rogue
Nation. Thank
Well,
you.
but it's not called 5.
No. Okay. Yeah, you're still.
So's the pal.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, you're back in.
Oh!
To this guy.
The audience is always
with
right.
his snide mark. Okay. Next. Superpowers. Here we go.
Heat vision.
Invisibility.
Flying.
Yeah, damn.
Next category. Colors. Yes. Colors.
great.
Yeah.
Chartreuse.
Red.
Taupe.
Blue.
Yellow.
Green.
Orange.
Cherise.
Cyan.
Red cayenne.
Pink.
Blue. Azul.
Aqua.
Okay, come on.
Mid-gray.
Purple.
Black.
Turquoise.
Purple eater. Crayola crayons. Check them out.
Okay, you're in. It's like on the fence. Okay. States. Yes.
Oh, come on.
States. States.
Right, okay.
States of
I know,
United
right?
States of America, the original colony.
Wait, the original.
Original?
No. I was just, yeah. Okay, states from America. Here we go.
Virginia. Kentucky. North Dakota. South Dakota. Oregon.
Alabama.
Washington.
Arkansas.
Washington, D.C. That's crazy. Government is there, it's not a state. Come on.
Province.
You're doing so well.
All right, we need like a spicy category. What was that? Swear words. Swear words. This is good. This is a good one.
Oh, I've got loads. I've got so many from that last round.
Swears. Okay.
Shit.
Bitch.
Fuck.
Bastard.
Schmuck.
Fucky darn. Rat damn it.
Penis head.
Crap.
Fart maker.
You're out. Give up for Betse Green. Let's do 1 point to Starr and 2 points to Betsy for that one. Okay, great. Let's get Nick, Betsy, and Starr back on stage. Give these a round of applause. All right, not only are they improvisers, they are also great singers. And so we're going to play an improv game called Tony Winning Moment. So they'll be doing a scene, and at any moment I can say Nick, Betsy, or Starr, Tony Winning Moment, and they will step forward and just belt into song, accompanied by Johanna Walker! And so we need like a suggestion of, like just anything at all. What do you want this game to be about?
Assless chaps.
Assless chaps. He knew what he wanted to say. Okay. Assless chaps. You like chaps?
Yep, I know.
Okay.
Got it.
Great.
We're good.
Okay, assless chaps, we want you to count with us because we're going to see this game 5 counting down. In 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Baby,
What baby cakes?
I want you to know. Pretty soon I'm gonna step out into that bowl, and by step out I mean sit on. And I might not come back. That gate's gonna open, that bowl's gonna fly, and I'm gonna ride, but I can't guarantee I'm gonna be back.
Tony Winning Moment, Nick. winning moment, Starr.
There are only a few places where I can hide under the burlap and the steer hide, under the saddles, under the rakes and ropes, where I can be with my hopes. And one of those hopes is that my father doesn't die tonight. Oh, no, 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 Papa, please don't
It's all right, baby girl. I got your daddy the magic assless chaps that your grandpappy used.
Tony winning moment, Betsy.
Assless chaps. These were my grandpappy's. Put them on those chaps, and you will see. You get on that bull, riding hard. Now know you are the rodeo star. Teach that bull who's the boss, and you won't worry that you'll get lost or killed. There's so magic assless chaps. This is the time for you to get on that bull and win us that
By applause, is that game of 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? Was it a 6? No. It's very clear. Okay, great. 5 points to them. Great. And I'm going to get Chris, Nate, and Mark on stage. Give these 3 gentlemen a round of applause. All right, so we're gonna play a game called Blind Lines, but they actually can't hear or see what's happening, so we're gonna have them leave the theater. Everyone say, "Get out of here!" Can I get my coat? Okay. Now, while they are outside, you are going to yell out lines of dialogue from your favorite movies, from your favorite poems, songs, lines of dialogue that you make up, which is what we like. And they will write them down, and we will scatter the little pieces of paper across the stage, and then those actors will have to pick them up, say whatever on that piece of paper, no idea what it's going to say, and make it make sense. So, what are some lines of dialogue that you want those actors to say?
Dwight, you ignorant slut.
What is that?
Dwight, you ignorant slut.
Dwight, you ignorant slut. Okay, great. Starting strong, yeah. What was that?
You people make my ass twitch.
You people make my ass twitch.
You can't handle the truth.
Okay, thank you, sir. You people can't handle the truth. What was that?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Great. Anyone else over here? What are you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Great.
They
Okay.
don't tell us why.
They don't tell us why. Okay, good. Now, give me some lines of dialogue jargon, like real deep jargon, like from your work, something that like throw them off.
Appreciate you.
Where do you work? Okay, I appreciate you. Great. Appreciate, yeah.
Teamwork doesn't seem work.
Okay, teamwork gets the...
Teamwork doesn't seem work.
Teamwork doesn't seem work. Okay, hey, whatever. What was that? New girl wasted. Okay, great, you did it, good job, give yourself a round of applause. Awesome. So now, like in a play, we're gonna add some stage directions. Physical things that the actors have to do. They have to leave stage left, or they have to get down on a knee, do the splits, all that stuff. So what are some physical actions that you want these? Squat. How many squats? 5 squats. And then we'll just put them in brackets. Yeah, what did you say over here? Oh, embrace. Embrace another actor, yeah. Oh, what was that? Faint, yeah. Faint, and then one more. You said grab your ankles. Okay, great. Grab your ankles. All right, we can let them in, and as these actors take the stage, give them the warmest round of applause. All right, so Chris, Nate, and Mark. You have all these lines of dialogues, and some of the dialogue, these slips of paper actually have stage directions in brackets, physical things for you to do. So we need a suggestion of where this scene is taking place. A very interesting environment. Where is that? The library. Great. Okay, so we're in the library. We're going to see the game of blind lines in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What? Oh, you're still alive? I just fainted. I'm a fainter. I faint a lot. It's something. I appreciate you. I can't even get him to do that in the bedroom. I know. They don't tell us why. We've asked all the doctors. You have to find out yourself. Plus, there's a section of erotica just around there. Erotica. Right. Wait, you went right for that. It worked! Erotica works! The book just says embrace another actor! You cannot handle the truth. There's a full truth in those books, and you cannot handle it yet. If you faint after a hug, imagine what'll happen when you get to chapter 2. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! You get it? I've never heard him talk this way before. It's libraries. Libraries do it to me. Oh, God, should we get assless chaps? Yes. Yes. Yeah. He's wearing assless chaps! Oh, my God! Oh, you sweetheart! I didn't faint. I just wanted a better look. You people make my ass twitch! Would you like some spare chaps? Maybe. Now it just seems a bit of a muscular thing. What are you two doing? No, it's called ass twitching. That's it. He's joining in. That's the most sexual thing I've ever seen you do. We're still being quiet at this point. New girl, wasted. He's not a waste. Okay. I may be a what girl? New girl? New girl. But he is not wasted. Thank you. He is the love of my life. He is the most sexual being on this planet. I can tell. Dwight, you ignorant slut!
we'll just leave those there for later. Okay, I'm gonna get the whole cast up here. Give the whole cast a round of applause. All right, we need a really awesome single audience member who wants to join us on stage for a little bit of fun. We're not gonna make fun of you. You get to just say yay or nay to us. Is there anybody who'd like to jump up here? When you volunteer somebody else, you volunteer yourself.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, great. What's your name?
Emily.
Give it up for Emily. She volunteered. All right. So now these people are going to be in the club, and we're going to have club music, and then we're going to get suggestions from you, and they need to come up to you and give you a pickup line based off of that suggestion. And you either go thumbs up, like yes, I like it, or thumbs down, no. And thumbs up are a point, and thumbs down is just nothing. And we'll get some sound effects like a thumbs up. Yeah, okay, great. And then a thumbs down. Yay. Okay, make sense? Okay, what is our first pickup line that we want to hear inspired by, like what?
Fake leg.
Fake leg. I don't know about that. What was that? Or like, well, I need like a suggestion that they can come up with pickup lines for.
Rectal prolapse.
Hey, let's go pigeon. This audience is just like ready to fuck. Like, just like
Say
feel it,
pigeon?
yeah. Okay, so pigeon is your suggestion. We're gonna see the game of in the club in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey babe, your coop or mine?
Oh.
Hi there. Let's get out of here. This place is for the birds.
You're Coke and I'm a Mentos. This place about to blow.
Hey, let's get wasted and shit on the statue.
Hi, my name is Bert. You want to do it?
Birdie, bird, pigeon. No? All right, no, just me.
Hey, I'm really honing in on you.
All right, what's our next suggestion for pickup lines? Cauliflower.
I can listen to you all night long. I'm all ears.
Hey girl, you want to get baked or do it raw?
Hey, girl. I'm one of your 5 a day.
In the morning, you'll be calling me Flower.
All right. Oh, hey, I couldn't remember. Are you one of the clean 15 or are you one of the dirty dozen?
All right, last one. What do we want to hear? Turtlenecks. Turtlenecks.
You've already collared me.
No. Hey, girl. I'd roll over for you anytime.
Hey, this club's pretty lame. Let's wrap it up.
I've got some ideas of things I could do to your throat.
I'm really sorry. Hey, is it hot in here or are you just a sweater? This way, huh? Okay, all right.
If you knit my one, I'll pearl your two.
Hey, that is Emily, be sure to check in with our box office manager, and you can get 2 free tickets to any Curious Comedy main stage show. I'm going to get a point for shitting on that statue. And also, I I'm going to give a bonus point way back in the show for that applause break to Starr for that beautiful song that she did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Jay, who else got a point?
Starr. Give it
All
up
right.
to Starr. Yeah. Hey, give it up for Dave Cole in the tech booth. Yay! All right, I'm going to keep Mark, Chris, and Nick. They can stay, and they're going to be playing a game. This is actually one of our hardest games, and so I hope you're impressed. It's called ABC. Please, anybody shout out a letter somewhere in the middle of the alphabet. J, great. So they will start with J, and the first word has to start with J of their sentence. And then the next line of dialogue is K, and so forth, and they'll make it all the way back around to the whole alphabet that way. Does it sound complicated? Yeah, it is. But let's make it harder. So we're going to add also Shakespeare onto this. So this will be ABC Shakespeare in the Shakespearean type tongue. So we need a suggestion of where this takes place. Where is this ABC Shakespeare place taking place? Mom's bedroom. Right? Okay, Mom's bedroom, ABC Shakespeare, starting with the letter J. We're going to see this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jest with me not, my love. For I want to stay and not leave prithee.
Kill me softly, dear-hearted love of thine, mine soul. For I see but potential in this mere bedroom.
Love indeed. Thou dost speak of love, and thou create great wanting in my loins.
Mama like it. The loins to be wet.
Nay, we can't.
Oh?
Pray, listen to me. Our love is forbidden. We should not partake in the love that is forbidden.
Quiet thy quivering lips, dear quiverer. For I say, let devils enter our desires and monkeys enter our bodies.
Righteously you say, the devil shall enter your body. The devil shall enter your body, for I am the devil incarnate.
Shutteth the front door. It's the devil.
'Tis the devil indeed.
Undeniably I am the devil. You say my name but thrice, and I shall appear. And wanton eroticism shall indeed follow.
Vroom, vroom goes my loin. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Wilt thou so readily cavort with the devil?
Xenon may know.
You may not converse with Xenon. The truth exists here, and here, and here.
Zuns! How dare you grope my love so greedily?
Maybe don't object too soon.
But teamwork doesn't seem work. So, the devil in me says if we were to work together, such sinning that we could commit, God himself would turn his eyes from us.
Could thou be suggesting a menage a trois?
Do we need to define menage a trois for the room?
Everyone knows what menage a trois means.
Maybe, forget me not, but perhaps not everyone knows what menage a trois means.
Give me strength. I, the devil, appear before you with a promise of sexual ecstasy and prowess and sins beyond imagining. And you two are squabbling over mere words and their meaning. Well, I shall take my cape and my cowl, and my trident, and myself, and depart this.
Hold on. Don't leave so quickly.
Explain.
Fine. Explain. Inexplicable this situation is.
Just fuck!
Okay, we're gonna get a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. Okay, 4. Okay, great. All right, let's get Nate, let's get Starr, let's get Betsy. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, so I don't want to bring the mood down, but amongst us is a criminal, and it's Nate.
Oh, it's me.
Sorry. So he can't hear or see what's about to happen, so you need to leave the theater. Everyone say, "Get out of here, Nate!"
Let's go.
Oh gosh, yeah. So he's a criminal. He's committed a crime, and we've got these officers of the law have to get him to confess that crime. This is a guessing game. And so you are going to tell us the things that he must confess. So we need 4 things. The first one is the crime, but we don't want real crimes. We want something fanciful, something that maybe should be a crime.
Jaywalking across Broadway.
Is a crime. Is a crime. Yes. What was that?
Leaving the toilet seat up.
Leaving the toilet seat up. Okay. Yeah. One lady was like, "Thank God." Yeah. Okay. So leaving the toilet seat up is our crime.
Crime.
Now, while Nate was leaving the toilet seat up, he was wearing something. Again, not clothes, not anything normal, something silly. What was he wearing? What? What was that?
Diaper.
What?
A diaper.
No. What was that?
An alligator onesie.
Okay, and well, let's just say alligator. Okay, he was wearing an alligator. Now, where was he doing this? Where was the location? What was that? Where?
Venice.
Like, every time I ask you, it goes lower and lower. Yeah. Well, where did this happen?
Fire festival.
What was that?
The fire festival.
The fire festival. Yes. Okay. Fire festival.
Okay.
Okay. Do we know the fire festival?
Nope.
No?
Where?
Isn't that a Netflix documentary?
Yes, and who?
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't watched that.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
I think
Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Okay, fire
The one
festival.
that
We're good at this?
went
Yeah,
awry.
okay, great. And then he was with somebody. He had an accomplice, living or dead. Somebody we all know. Who is it?
Madonna.
What was that?
Ja Rule.
Sisyphus?
No, Trump.
I don't know. A Greek god? No. What was that over here? Who's the accomplice?
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, great. So let's recap. What was the crime?
Leaving the toilet seat up.
Leaving the toilet seat up. What was he wearing?
An alligator.
An alligator. Where was it?
The Bernie Fire Festival.
The fire festival.
That
And
thing.
who was with him?
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule. This is gonna be so good.
Yes.
Now we do need your help. If he's getting close, we need you to kind of go, ooh. Let's try that. Ooh. And if he gets it just exactly right or close enough, just go bananas. Go bananas! All right, we're gonna let him in, and as he comes here, he is a criminal, so I want to hear some loud boos, hissing. If you have a tomato, you know what to do. Here he comes. All right, you're horrible. Thank you.
Get in here.
Nice.
Not that nice.
Am I mic'd up? For the, oh, here we go. Hey,
Hey, attention,
I'm
right
sorry.
here, right here.
Sorry, I just thought I was making a confession. I wanted to, be on record.
Yeah, go ahead, make it.
Oh, okay. All right.
What's going on?
All right, you
What'd
guys.
you do?
You got me. I was brushing my teeth but instead of a toothbrush, I used zucchini, and I was with Kobe Bryant in the Himalayas. You got me. I'm kind of.
We got you on 2 things now.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Oh man!
Yeah.
The lawyer said don't do that, and I
Well,
did
you
that.
did it. You did it. And you look a little flushed.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
You know?
I'm
Be
bad.
guilty flushed.
Speaking of toothbrushes,
Oh.
Real close by, huh?
Because they vibrate. Toothbrushes vibrate. You know what you're talking about?
Come on.
No,
Nope,
come
okay,
on, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there we are.
There we are.
In the toothbrush zone.
all right.
Yeah.
All right, so I was taking a bath. Yep.
No.
All right.
Not even, no.
I was
In the vicinity.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I was going to the bathroom.
Yeah? I want you to be even more specific.
Yeah, someone's a little
I was
lazy.
doing a Tuesday, all right?
Yeah. That's too much information. Too much. Come on.
You guys are just doing your job, and I made it weird. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was peeing.
Such a You were peeing like a typical man.
Okay. Well, the truth is, I was peeing sitting down. Yeah, well,
That's amazing.
You'd like to believe. Okay, fine. I was standing.
You were standing.
I was missing, and I was at a urinal. Specifically, no. Okay, reel it back. Okay.
Yeah. It was in a family home.
Yeah. With
A family with a lot of women.
in there.
All right.
And what did you do?
Yeah. What did you do? Tell us what you did.
I left the seat up.
You didn't just do that. What? No, because we didn't even know if you washed your hands.
Oh, yeah.
All right, no.
Probably not. Number 2 style.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit more. We want to know what you were wearing.
Yeah, because I bet it could be found in a sewer.
Uh-huh.
Real big
Down
sewer.
under.
That's probably the
No, wait, maybe not.
I was wearing a Ninja Turtle outfit.
That would be cool, but no.
You love the reptiles, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you love them.
Okay.
You love them, you
Yeah,
sicko.
I do. I was wearing. Well, I did have my alligator shoes on.
Just shoes? You didn't stop there. Come
I made a
on.
whole thing. It was a whole alligator. Alligator.
Yeah.
Contacts made out of alligator. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And it wasn't enough. You had to celebrate this.
Yeah.
I celebrated.
Yeah.
It was an assless alligator shoe.
Don't you wish?
Probably somewhere around there. There's probably some.
No.
Is this still what I'm wearing?
No.
Okay.
No. We know what you were wearing.
All right.
Yeah, you weirdo.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's where you were doing this.
Where?
Yeah. You needed to celebrate.
Yeah, you had to celebrate.
Oh, you had to go somewhere hot.
Fiesta.
Yeah.
I don't get to go to Chuck E. Cheese anymore. So, but I was in Mexico. It's hot in Mexico.
No. It is hot there, but that wasn't it. It was a certain place at a certain time.
Yeah. Oh.
And the temperature was high.
Yeah. They wouldn't let you into Burning Man.
Nope.
They wouldn't let you into Coachella.
But you had to go to this other place.
That is hot. Yes. Let me just kind of look at my daily planner for a moment. I'll just,
No!
Okay, all right.
You were in Fuego.
All right. Still, it feels like Mexico to me, but.
Oh, hold on.
Okay. Officers, I just wanted to know if you wanted to watch a documentary on Hulu or a documentary on Netflix. I mean, which one? I mean, there's one of each. Do you want to watch that documentary?
I'm thinking Netflix.
Yeah, but everyone says the Hulu one's better.
The Hulu one's better than the Hulu one.
Okay, Hulu documentary.
Hulu documentary.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I know what you're talking about, but I cannot place the names for the life of me.
I got y'all's lunch from Taco Bell, and I got all the hot sauces. I got mild and hot, and the really hot one is called mild and hot. It's
like when I'm going camping.
It's like when you go camping, and if you want to roast the s'mores, you make a it's the real hot one.
So where were you?
I was at.
Here, hold on.
Fire!
Yep.
City fire!
Yep.
Town fire!
Not Burning Man, not Coachella.
It's like a party, huh? It's like a party.
Yeah, fire!
Yeah, what you doing?
Fire
with
fiesta!
alliteration?
Come on.
Fiesta fire! Fajita!
Not Mexico, where you get off of the Mexico train.
Fire! New Mexico!
Keep it hot.
Yeah.
Keep it hot. Keep it fire.
If you could just.
Hey, sorry. sorry. I just came back. I left the Hanukkah decorations up longer than usual, and that's what you call of lights. I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, the entire season of Hanukkah is called the
Festival of Lights.
Yeah, so yeah. Thank you so much.
Lights.
Firelights. Fire.
No.
You did. I thought I heard it.
Slow down.
Alliteration.
Fire, and then what was the other thing he said?
Hey, they said I'm your lawyer. I'm a lawyer.
Fire festival.
No, because you were with somebody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Somebody that I don't know very well.
Okay.
But he's in circles with Jay-Z, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he hangs with him,
Yeah.
and he is like, I don't know.
You know what? He's kind of like the Rasta god a little bit.
Man, right in my wheelhouse right now.
Yeah, we thought that was unusual.
Yeah.
We did think it was unusual.
Oh, come on in.
Come on
please.
in.
Hey, sorry, I just had to check on the ruling. I'm
right.
a lawyer. Had to check on the rule.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Did that help?
Ja Rule! All right, what's that game? A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. Was that a 5? Yeah. Okay. 4? So it's 4. 4. Thank you. Okay. Hey, let's get the whole cast up here. Give them all. This is our. All right. And as you can see, the scores are being tabulated. So give a big round of applause to our winner, Betsy! So Betsy is in the lead coming back from intermission. We're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to do another format for you. But during intermission, you can get some more drinks. You can give your email over to our box office manager. Give a big round of applause to Morgan over there. That email will give you our newsletter, let you know about all the shows, all the classes, all the free stuff, all the cool things that's happening here at Curious Comedy Theater. We have this theater, we have another theater that we just opened up, the Annex Theater, so there's shows happening here all the time. And don't worry about us selling your information because we just don't know how to do it. Yeah, we would, we just don't know how. So that's that. Also, I do want to let you know about after this show, there is a late night style TV talk show that you are welcome to join for us for free. Yeah. There's going to be interview guests, there's going to be stand-up comedians, there's going to be musical guests. Our interview guest was on the History Channel, Forged in Fire. He builds swords, and he will be appearing in a full medieval armor.
Not as chef.
Something you will not want to miss. Okay, so when we come back, we're going to get back to the prov. Have a great intermission. Goodbye!
Welcome to Laugh Lounge, the world's first live streaming stand-up comedy network. Subscribe now for only $19.99 a year.
Sure, 420 is a holiday all about weed, but if you're an edgy middle school student, you know it's also Hitler's birthday. And with the rise of hate groups and actual Nazis, it's important to remember the terrible atrocities this horrible dictator has committed. I, of course, am talking about the fact that Hitler was a shitty painter.
Yeah.
And I can say this, I have an art history degree. Normally, I lie and tell people I dropped out, which is somehow less embarrassing. But what I'm saying is I'm qualified to speak on the subject, and Hitler was a shitty painter. He was awful. Not only was he rejected from art school twice, his paintings were described as his teachers as grim and devoid of life, and a real fucking bummer by everyone else.
stupid. It's so stupid.
Thank you, Jay. I mean, just look at this painting. Look at this reject of a Stephen King backdrop. It looks like an I Spy painting where you're trying to find where they buried the body. And this one's not much better. You can just tell these two people are judging how hot everyone in the room is. And they are found wanting. This looks like an album cover for two grown men who eventually get caught sending dick pics to underage girls.
True.
Featuring Drake. And come on, how did Hitler manage to turn a drawing of a dog into a police sketch? Thank you. I'd also like to point out this is a German Shepherd, because if there was one thing Hitler was good at, it was subtlety. There are two things Hitler was very into painting, though. He very much loved painting buildings. How much so? 9 buildings. He liked painting 9 buildings. The other thing... I'm sorry.
I love it.
The other thing he liked painting was Disney fan art. And this is true. I never knew that 12-year-old me and Hitler would have so much in common. And not only did he like painting Disney fan art, he liked painting sexy Disney fan art. Yes, feast your eyes on this. This is not a tracing Hitler did. This is not a coloring Hitler did. This is original content, people. And it is amazing. I take back everything I ever said about him being a shitty painter. This is gold. I mean, that dwarf clearly fucks, right? He knows you've had a bad day at work, so you just kick your feet up and let Bashful do all the work. That's right, this dwarf's name is Bashful. You know, the way that I get bashful after I've had 3 vodka sodas and Genuine comes on. It's so sexy, I'm surprised it's not even the new Nazi mascot. Look at that. Feast your eyes on that. And you tell me that's not the fairest one of all. And so, as you're hitting your bongs and you're smoking your joints, just remember that the most terrible, fear-mongering dictator in the world definitely masturbated to minor Disney characters. Just like you. Happy 420!
cherry. I'll be the lemon. I'll be the strawberry. And I'll be the lime.
I just want to take a moment to talk about how they changed the lime to green apple, and it's horrible, and I hate it, and I haven't eaten Skittles in 5 years because of that, because who wants to pick out all the green ones? There's so...
I'm gonna break through your crispy wall.
You'll take it all. I'm sorry. Oh, sliding down
your rainbow. Your rainbow. Oh, 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 oh,
For 420, a little meditation. So if everyone just wants to take a deep breath and give it up for Bill McKinley.
As you get high on this April 20th, we must always remember that there's nothing higher than space. Join me, won't you, on a quest through our cosmos? I'm Bill McKinley. Welcome to Space Meditations. Close your eyes. Breathe slowly and let your mind drift as we explore space. The collective unconscious universe swirls around you, beckoning as you fly through darkness. Let yourself drift further as you contemplate the wonders and mysteries of space. You float up, up, up beyond the treetops, beyond the aeroplanes, beyond the balloons where NASA controls the world's weather. And you float further, further, until you have escaped the bonds of earthly gravity. Your body is weightless, floating until you are dancing with the mechanical satellites that ring our beautiful planet, that bring us closer in connection to our fellow humans. The satellites that the CIA uses to keep track of you at all times. And you float and float far away from all your troubles and cares. You glance down and you see the planet in its perfect form. So majestic, so blue, so flat. And our journey continues ceaselessly toward the heavens. Very faintly in the distance, you see it. Our moon that shines on us so brightly. We float closer, closer until we finally float close enough to orbit it, dancing with the celestial. And we see the perfect, untouched surface of the moon. So serene, so pure, untouched by humans. And we float gently away again, out into the peace and calm of space. And gently we spin and we twirl. We gaze at all the wondrous things out in space. The planets, the stars, the asteroids where the billionaire elites built an entire colony for escape. With their lizard people servants. we glide back towards the earth. We feel warmer as we get closer to home. We coast over the oceans, the deserts, the plains, the summer homes of those in the Bilderberg group, powered by the blood of orphans bought on the deep web. And we return gently from space.
Bill McKinley.
I'm glad everyone came today. Andrew, would you like to start?
I guess you could say I have an anger problem.
Everybody, we have some really exciting...
Hey, Brandon! You know what I think of your presentation?
Oh, my God.
Whoa!
Thank you for sharing, Andrew. How are you doing now?
I feel great. I can watch stand-up comedy anywhere. And I'm better in meetings.
Thank you, Andrew. You have come a long way with Laugh Lounge.
Welcome to the world's first live streaming stand-up comedy network. Subscribe now for a limited time for only $19.99 a year. Laugh Lounge. Let's laugh together.
Carl's Jr. announced this week. This is a 420 relevant
Whoa.
joke. They will sell a CBD infused cheeseburger called the Rocky Mountain High. It's true. It's true.
Yep.
The item was originally named "Thousands of Black People Are Still in Jail for Weed Possession."
Yeah. It didn't.
Burger. But they dropped the name after the predominantly white focus group said, we don't want to think about that when we're hungry.
Yeah.
Or really ever, because we're white.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Hey, by the way, it's late night special!
Bill McKinley. Good sir, good sir.
Welcome back to Showdown. Give it up for your improvisers.
All right, well, we are going to get back to the improv. Let's have our winner step forward. All right, second place. Our honorary third place. And Chris, you're not a part of this at all. Okay, great.
Be gone.
All right, so we've got our three, and then you two can leave as well.
Okay.
All right, so these are our three people in contention to win Showdown today. And we're going to switch it over to a new format called Director's Cut, where each one of these players is going to be a director of a different genre of film. And they'll get to control it, delete scenes, see how it goes, and kind of shape it. But they need help from you right here, right now. They'll need suggestions to influence that film and the title of their film. So I'll start with Nick. Go ahead and get a suggestion, please.
Great. Can I get the title of a country song that may or may not exist?
My dog.
Super exists.
My dog, and then what else? Back here.
Big green tractor.
My dog and my big green tractor. Great, thank you so much.
Oh, great, awesome. Betsy.
May I have an unlikely relationship between two people? Unlikely. Unlikely. Mortician? Mortician. Great. And then initials, two initials. LM, thank you.
Oh, great. Starr.
Can I get a very regal sounding name?
Charles.
Okay, I heard Catherine. I heard Catherine Winston, I think. I mean, remember that one, guys. All right, and then can I get a country that you are not sure, but you're pretty sure they have a monarchy, but one that you're not 100% sure that they have a Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein. Yep.
Okay, suggestions attained. Now we're going to
come back to our directors. They will reveal the genre of film and the title. And please just applaud like crazy for the titles. Here we go.
Great. So in the style of a Lifetime movie, but the country version of Lifetime movie, which is now called Dolly Parton's Heartstrings, which if you're not watching it, just do. This is a heartwarming tale called Riding with My Dog.
My movie will be an adventure movie. Imagine cross-country journey with LM and the Mortician.
I'm going to do a Queen biopic called Catherine Winston, the mother of Liechtenstein.
So we are going to see the beginning of all three of these films, and then you, the audience, will choose which to move on, and then it will come back again, and then you'll decide which is the winner, and we will see that movie from the beginning to the end. We don't have enough time to see them all, because that's how time works. All right, now we're going to start with Nick, and this is Director's Cut!
All right, country music plays. And as lights come up on a beautiful field, we hear in the underscoring someone singing the tune "Riding with My Dog."
That's right.
And slowly approaching closer and closer to the screen, we see Hank.
We go. I'm riding with my dog.
He's riding a big green tractor.
Riding around with my dog.
He's hot. It's been a long, hard, hot day.
He likes to do sticks.
He's worn out.
I'm riding.
He's worn out. He's about ready to be done for the day. He's so exhausted, but then up from the field, across the field rather, he sees Geraldine.
Geraldine?
What? Did somebody call my name? It's too hot.
I got myself a kerchief if you want to use it.
Thank you. It's so hot in South Carolina.
You're so hot that...
He immediately feels ashamed of being so precocious.
I know that sounded precocious, but I mean, you're literally dabbing with my cloth. You're physically hot. I mean, you're physically hot, but your temperature is also on fire.
I just want to be very clear. I have no interest in you.
She says very coyly.
But come and get it.
As someone who has not had sexual feelings yet, I'm confused.
That's right, because Hank is, let's go with 12.
I don't want this.
Okay, let's say 16.
18.
17.
I'm 17. It's still bad.
Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm going to be 18 tomorrow.
I'm going to be 18 tomorrow, too. We have the same birthday.
Shut the front door. That cloth's looking awful. Damn. I got another one if you'd rather use.
As Hank approaches, his dog, yet to be named, comes bounding up the front steps into the porch.
Whoa, Skippy, what are you doing here?
Is this your dog?
Yeah, this is Skippy. I just named him.
I love dogs.
As it turns out, Geraldine is lying and is deathly allergic to dogs.
I'm allergic to dogs.
Oh no! Skippy, get back! Skippy, get back! Skippy! Oh no! I'm conflicted with love.
And blackout.
We open up on a funeral home with a casket and a grieving older woman. Yeah, you clap.
I've officially assembled the
Oh, how?
I don't feel this is very dignified.
How I wish I could have bought your casket all at once.
That'll be $90.
Unfortunately, Miss Mabel does not have any money.
These are just checks that I cannot write for. I have no money.
Well, that's too damn bad.
I promise you I will finish your casket if it's the last thing I do.
And just then Morty the mortician comes in and apologizes for his assistant being so rude.
So sorry about Gretchen. What a bitch. I'm Morty. I'm the mortician here.
Appropriate name for your line of work.
Yeah. Hey. Well, yeah, I can't really help you either. I'm strapped for cash too, but.
I wish I could have afforded all 4 walls to your casket as well. 6 walls, counting the bottom and top.
And she confesses that because she doesn't have any money, she can get money, but it is across the state of, it's in the state of Arizona, and they're in Schenectady, New York.
Listen, I have access to money.
Where?
In Arizona.
What?
Arizona.
Okay.
Far away.
Are you gonna like wire it to Freddy's or?
I don't know how that works. Technology's not my strong suit.
Wow, you've had a tough day.
My plan was to journey towards Arizona if only I had a friend with a vehicle.
I have a truck.
A truck that's souped up to be a hearse.
It's a
hearse truck.
I mean, it also has an AC unit. It can keep your loved one cold.
Actually, the AC unit's broken. He's gonna have to sit up front with y'all. Hope that's okay. I'm a bitch.
I'm ready to go. Whatever. Let's just do it.
Let's put my late husband, in
Larry
your...
Mortimer.
Mortimer.
Larry Mortimer.
Larry Mortimer.
Larry LM.
LM.
Mortimer.
For short, I called him LM.
So you're a widow.
He called me an monopoly. It was our little thing we had. I would say LM and he would say monopoly.
That's cute. That's so cute. I love stuff like that.
We cut to the truck where they have LM and they're setting him up. But Mortimer does explain that having a dead body in a car that is not in a casket is illegal.
Okay, this is illegal. So.
And he's dead. He's really dead, and he doesn't move at all.
You know, if we get pulled over, just make him talk. Okay. All right. Good. Hello, officer.
Oh, come on. You can call me Shane.
All right, Shane. We went to high school together.
Yeah. Hey, guy.
Hey.
You still throwing around the pigskin?
I mean, every once in a while, but
That's nice. I'm still doing dance.
and that's still okay.
I get it. Yeah. That's why we're in a good place. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you, it looks like you got a tail light out. So I'm just gonna. Oh, everybody okay in there?
Had a lot to drink.
Oh, I'm so glad. You know, that's so like you. Good job, man.
Okay.
Yeah. It's so like you to, cart around one of your drunk friends.
Yeah.
Hey, lady.
And then the officer explains, because if it was a dead body, I mean, it means jail time, fines, hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean, we're going to really raise the stakes here.
You get it, right?
I'm a mortician.
You understand what could happen.
Transporting a body outside of a casket, federal offense, death penalty.
He's
So to speak. No, but actually does.
No, it's
a
real.
lot of jail time.
Shame. I'm
Yeah, no,
taking
it's a
this
nickel.
very
It's a
seriously.
nickel. Wow, he is so wasted.
We should
Should
get
I
him
take a
to-
look? Should I look in his eyes? I got.
Let's
what?
just bring it in.
Okay.
Bring it in. Yes. Okay. Shane,
Yeah,
sachet away.
What the hell is that supposed to
It's
be?
dance. Dance.
What did you just say?
I said dance. Dance. You're passionate.
You just said dance?
Yeah. That's right.
And we black
We hear precious tinkling, maybe like a Brahms style song, as the streets of a little town in Liechtenstein with cobblestone and lovely little connected cottages.
Get your
yes.
chair, get your chair.
And we see a young, precocious girl named Katie running through the town, skipping and dancing with her friend Rex, who's like a kind of a heavy kid, awkward, but right there with you. They're getting into some mischief. They're stealing things.
Oh, Rex, I want to have some of the bread. Look over there. There's a bread cart. Let's take some.
Okay, you provide the distraction. I will steal the bread.
I'm going to leave. If you take this chair, I will kill you.
Oh, so strict and dangerous. I like this.
First, I was just going to take the bread. Now I want to take the chair.
Rex, we must do this now.
All of a sudden, out comes Katie's nurse. Oh, so mad that Katie's run away again.
Katie! You're supposed to be in the castle.
I
I'm a nurse.
like the castle. The castle is boring.
You're royalty. Come on.
I don't want to.
Katie! No, Katie, don't leave. Don't leave.
Rex knows that she has to leave.
But I know you must.
He's hungry, so he eats a rat, because he doesn't have a place to live.
I was going to steal this bread and eat it, but instead...
He's so good at it. Back at the castle.
Katie, you are a princess. Act like one.
I don't want to be this princess.
I don't-
want to abdicate from myself.
That's not a word in this century. I'm a nurse. Do you think I wanted to be a nurse? Do you think I wanted to live like this? Did you think I wanted to be this sexy?
The nurse was undeniably sexy, and a lot of the downstairs employees fancied the nurse.
Yeah, I just wanted to. Ooh.
Every day I walk in, men faint.
I
Women
know.
get a little confused. Some women faint as well.
I don't faint because I haven't gone through the puberty yet. That's why we can be so close and you can confide in me.
And I can give you my secrets, because I'm actually a witch.
Oh, Katie is intrigued.
Bitch?
Yes, you have to stay royal in this castle, so that someday I can give you my power.
Ooh, that I make the men faint and the women envy me, or maybe make the women faint? Because I don't know which one I like.
And that's okay.
Yay! Even in this century.
Yeah.
I love it. Never.
All right, directors. Front and center. We need to know what has happened in your movie, what is to come. Intrigue this audience, make them want to vote for you. Starting with Nick.
Great. We got introduced to Hank and Geraldine and Hank's dog. We know Hank loves Geraldine and we know Hank loves his dog. But who does Hank love more?
Dog.
I mean, probably it's kind of.
So LM and the mortician, they have LM in the car. They're gonna have to go across the state. Will they get caught and get arrested
The tension is high. High school friend, his police officer, is kind of suspicious. Will they get away and get to the next date? Well, you have to tune in and find out.
We've met Katie, precocious, but maybe a little bit magical too. And our nurse, what could happen? Rex, a street friend? There's a lot of places that this could go. But I'll tell you one thing, it's gonna stay in Liechtenstein.
Okay. You are going to vote by applause, and we're going to applaud for everyone because these are human beings with emotions. But when I put my hand over each director's head, and then what is that?
Spam call.
Okay, we forgive you. Don't we forgive her?
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes I'm just like, yeah. Okay, so when I put my hand over each director, then you applaud for the director that you want to win, but you applaud for everyone because this is Portland. Okay, great. So let's start that Portland applause. Do you want to see Nick's film? Betsy's film? Star's film? Yeah, I think you're there. We thank you for your service, Nick. All right, Betsy, take it away.
We come back to the scene with the officer. And Morty is giving the best excuse that he's ever given in his entire life as to why they need to move on.
We gotta go.
And that's perfectly acceptable for the officer.
Bye.
All right, good luck, do well. Everybody likes you.
That was close.
Real close.
Thank God for this quality air conditioning in the front of this cab.
Thank God for you.
I would consider that a flattering come on if it weren't for me holding my dead husband's body right next to you.
But they stop and they stare and look in each other's eyes. And they sing their inner thoughts.
I've always wanted a widow. There's something about someone who's been married and their spouse died. What does that mean? Who am I? Can this corpse be here forever?
Here I am, stuck between this gorgeous hottie. Here I am, stuck between him and my dead husband's body. I'm so conflicted, I should be convicted, but I'm only convicted of love.
Let's go to Arizona. Let's become lovers.
Let's go to Arizona and be with each other.
They've made it to Pittsburgh and they see a Motel 6 and it's late, so they need to go and get some rest.
Motel 6, they have quality rooms that are actually clean and better than most people think.
Should we pull over? I am getting a little tired.
Yeah, we'll pull over. We'll get a double, so it's slightly less awkward.
But they don't have enough money for a double. They have to get a single.
You don't have any money.
I was hoping that you would just pay for everything I wanted.
Whoa, this is 2020.
I know, but I have no money. I will pay you back once we get to Arizona. It's fine. My dead husband will just sleep between us.
Okay, hold on. What is this money about? Where is it? What's happening in Arizona? Why there?
You see, before I left Arizona, I knew there might be trouble.
And we see a flashback to that moment.
You can't just eat the pickles before you pay for them. but this is our thing we do as a couple.
Well, cool, but this is a 7-Eleven and you...
Hold your ground, baby. Hold your ground. Hold your ground, baby.
All right, Martha, I am.
Sweetie, we just...
Yeah, those pickles.
We just wanted to have a couple pickles. I promise we'll pay.
Look,
real soon. Look,
I'm just a working man trying to close up my 7-Eleven, get my safe full of cash
That's right, baby,
closed
that's
up,
right.
locked up, and if you could just pay for the pickles and
I would be happy to pay for these nice, juicy pickles.
Oh my God! I'm always falling down. Bundles of money.
That explains nothing.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that was not the memory I intended to share.
Okay, will you tell me the real memory?
I will. It happened shortly after that.
We flash back to that moment.
Look, husband,
wife, child. You stay in Arizona with the money.
Wait, you have a kid?
I neglected to share that.
I'll buy that child. You can buy our child and take it to Arizona.
New choice.
You can. How much for our child? What the fuck? If you die, I'm coming after you and killing you.
We will gladly keep our child in your care.
Don't take that option off the table. What? You okay?
Come here,
just
baby.
okay. Die.
Come here, baby. I'm your new mama.
What?
I'm your new mama.
It's just for a little while. It's just for a little while, I promise.
I'm coming after you.
Yeah. Hold your ground, baby.
Okay, so I lied. There's no money. It's just my child.
Get out of the truck hearse. And take your husband too.
But then they look in each other's eyes.
I'm sick.
And he cannot deny that beautiful old face.
Damn,
with all the
widows.
wrinkles. And all the widow looking at him. Widow, 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 widow.
My one girl. That is, we will unpack that later. But right now.
Just then there is a siren of another police car.
We've crossed the state line, so it's a different police officer than before.
Shit, okay, just be cool. We're still broken up.
Hey. Hello. I'm Officer Stevens. I am a member of the Dead Body Patrol. Just looking for dead bodies.
No dead bodies here. We're just pulling
All right.
over and.
Well, we just like to check. We just like to check everyone in the car. I'm going to start with you, sir. I'm just going to.
And he actually asked them to all get out of the car.
Yeah, actually, why don't we? You know what? I usually like to get in the car, but why don't you get out of the car?
Okay, I'll get out of the car.
And we black out.
Lights up on the dressing room of Katie, who has now become a young lady. Katie, the young lady, easier to remember. And under the nurse's tutelage, she has extraordinary confidence. It's only been like 5 years. And she has a lot of confidence, but also poise, and she's humble.
Young Lady Katie.
Yes.
You are so humble, you're so accomplished, I'm so proud of you. And your
Thank you.
magical studies are impeccable.
Thank you so much, nurse. I'm ready to tackle the world.
Yes. You're ready to go out into court and make just people just lose their shit.
Katie's parents enter the room.
My dear little child, look at how you have grown into this fine young woman.
Meter, Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're from Liechtenstein.
So am I. I'm your daughter. I know. I know these things. The nurse has helped me and has schooled me so well.
Oh, the nurse.
Oh no, her father has died.
Oh.
Yes.
Peter.
I'm just gonna go call the dead body police.
Peter.
Listen to me, young lady. This may be serendipitous. If your father dies and your mother dies, then you're now the queen.
Mama! Meta!
Yes.
What? Meta! What? Meta!
much. Like that. That was very simple. I didn't know my own strengths. Oh, hold on, I must shed a tear.
So humble.
Tear.
All of a sudden, we cut to the coronation ceremony, which has some beautiful music underneath it, as our young lady Katie is being coronated by someone who demands that she go by her full name. There is a children's choir.
We will first have a 15-minute song from the children's choir. Sing! All right, forget it. You do it. Horrible. Okay. Do you know why you're here today?
Because I'm now the queen.
Yes.
Yeah?
We're going to coronate you. You're going to be coronated.
What region of Liechtenstein are you from, please?
I'm a transplant. I'm from California.
Sounds very exotic.
Yeah,
I like it.
Now listen up.
Oh, you fit in very well.
Thank you, I learned.
Oh, I had to learn.
Okay, we're getting sidetracked.
Okay, I know. Yeah.
I'll bring up the children's
But you're
choir
very
again.
nice, and I was just trying to use my tools.
You're not queen yet. Wait. Wait.
The Californian has to present the crown.
I have something. Nope. Thank you.
Everyone plays trumpets.
Now, I present the new queen of Liechtenstein.
Everyone in the room claps.
You clap.
My name is Your Royal Highness Catherine Zeta Lichtenwanders. Lichtenwanders. All hail Lichtenwanders. I don't like that. I don't like the hail.
There, in the cage next to the place, is her old friend, Rex.
Thank you, Katie.
Rex Winston, that is. What does it mean? That's it.
All right, our two remaining directors, front and center. What has happened? What is to come? Give us the goods.
Yeah, I would love to. So, I mean, we have seen Rex in a cage. We know what his last name is now, so probably there's going to be a union. Oh, what does it mean? I don't know. This is an epic. You know, it's a long show. It's a series. You know, but essentially we know that based on the title, this is going to be the mother of Liechtenstein. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's based on the
It
title.
sounds exciting. I'm excited.
It is exciting.
Especially because I'm the queen, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a win-win no matter what, guys. It's great. It's great. So yeah, we have what's going to happen with LM and the mortician and his widow. Are they going to get caught because we have another cop involved? Are they going to have another love song? I don't know. All those things can happen if you tune in and vote for me. Yeah.
Or me.
Again, win-win for me.
The voting is now up to you. Let's start that applause. We want to end up Betsy's film, Starr's film. We thank you for your service.
All right.
Your winner tonight is Starr Ahrens.
Oh boy. So, up come the lights on a ballroom. It's the great big coronation ball. Everybody is dancing. And in the corner is the cage filled with Rex.
Watch out, Rex.
I'm literally in a cage. You can't hit me when I'm in a cage.
Oh, not so fun.
Queen Catherine finds her way across the dance floor to speak with Rex in the cage.
This is the worst party ever.
This way. Closer I get,
They're so close. Hello, Rex.
Hello, Katie. It would be grand if I could dance with you without this cage around me.
That would be nice. I will remove the cage. Hello? Nurse! Why you, what's, you're,
Well, since you're queen now, I got demoted to
Cage tender.
Cage
cage
tender.
tender. Well, I promote you back to the nurse, but thank you for opening the door.
Thank you. Fuck yes.
I like your terms. Liechtenstein will make them official.
It's so good to see you again. I mean, I saw you, but through bars, and this is better.
You get to the bars. I did not order this. I haven't seen you in such a long time.
In the place we live in called Liechtenstein,
Yeah?
you steal something as simple as a loaf of bread, even if you are hungry, and then make a rat sandwich with that loaf of bread. They lock you up in a cage and force you to watch other people dance.
Horrible.
That's Liechtenstein.
Oh, I'm the queen. I can change all of this right now.
I would love that. Also, I would love literally anything to eat that is not a rat sandwich.
All of a sudden, a man who is at the party recognizes Rex.
Rex Winston? You old scoundrel!
I don't know whether to be afraid or relieved.
You should be both.
Because Rex is actually from a different country.
What are you doing in this country which is not yours?
Rex!
I traveled across the border accidentally because directions are hard for me.
I feel like I fulfilled the narrative purpose. I'm going to get some sandwiches.
Which country?
I'm from Brottenstein.
Brottenstein?
That's right, the famed foe of Liechtenstein.
Rothenstein!
Rothenstein? There was a tale from long ago with a lost boy who was to be king.
That's
and there
right.
was a terrible uncle who took him and kicked him and knocked him in the head.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Oh boy, that uncle just caught wind of where Rex is and is real mad.
I was that kicked and knocked boy.
My boy! You! The child I took from Brottenstein all those years ago?
That's right, Uncle.
How do you know the new queen, my lady? How do you know the new queen?
He demonstrates his street trick that kept him full of killing rats and eating.
I knew the queen. We met on the street like this. Uncle, I will do the same to you.
Yeah, you don't have to worry. I am magic. Problem solved.
That's technically just murder for being gentle.
I'm the queen. I say it's magic, and my nurse said so, so I'm magic.
I will now take my true place as the true king of Brottenstein, and our two countries will come together in joyous harmony, just as we will.
The bestest of friends ever.
Both the people
And
of Liechtenstein and Rochtenstein.
Lovers.
Everybody dances! And then the peasants rise up! And that's the end of this episode!
Hey, give it up for Starr Ahrens, the winner tonight. Big round of applause for Johann Walker. Yeah, and Johann Walker will be sticking around for late night special. Again, you are welcome to be our guest to stay for free to check out that late night style talk show. It's going to be a good time. Stand up, music guests, interviews, all the banter, all the fun stuff. But before we get out of here, I do have two questions. Cass, did you have fun tonight?
Yes!
Audience, did you have fun tonight? Yes! All right, good night. Thank you.
My brother rides an electric unicycle. It's not a punchline, but thank you for laughing. It is funny. It is. He rides, have you seen those things? He rides a one-wheel electric unicycle. We're like constantly fighting all the time because he won't wear a helmet. And I'm like, that's a very dangerous vehicle. You need to wear a helmet. And this is my brother's logic about his electric unicycle. He's like, I don't want to wear a helmet. I'll look stupid.
I'm a cube. I'm a cube. We're in the Cube Club. Cube Club. Yeah, Cube Club. Hey, yo, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. I'm a die. Hey, die. What am I? I don't know. What am I? What am I? What are you? I'm a cube song. Hey, being a cube is the best. Cubes. Get the f*** out of here, Harry.
This first one was a tweet. @CoinNews, just watched your Sunday news and realized why I usually change